Stories, we join you here at 4:30. Atlanta City Council now considering more funding for the DeKalb County site protesters call Cop City.
Atlanta police say the money would be used for security at the training center, which is currently under construction and set to open later this year. 11 Alive's Joe Hinkie joining us live outside of Atlanta Police headquarters with the impact APD says this funding will have here, Joe.
Well, in faith, Atlanta police have only broadly described what the nearly $1.7 million would be spent on, just saying security items. In fact, about 20 minutes ago, they sent me an email saying for security reasons or safety reasons, they can't get into the specifics of what those items are. They do believe this would allow more Atlanta police officers, though, to return to regular patrol in the city's neighborhoods instead of watching the public safety land.
From the air, it is clear to see Atlanta's Public Safety Training Center is taking shape with construction nearing an end. The center will be used for both police and firefighter training. On the ground, you can't miss security, with Atlanta police posted around the perimeter and at each entrance.
This legislation that is before you speaks to security enhancements that are needed at the Public Safety Training Center site due to the continued threats of violence.
On Tuesday, Marshall Freeman, APD's chief administrative officer, spoke during the City Council's Public Safety Committee meeting as council members consider a request for $1.7 million. It comes after several violent attacks at the property over the last couple years, like this one in 2022 involving Molotov cocktails. More attacks on the land or against APD connected to the Stop Cop City movement followed.
This is one-time funding that will also allow us to scale back the physical presence of officers that are at the actual site, protecting it each and every day, and also put them back into service into the neighborhoods and communities.
There have also been incidents against construction companies building the facility where equipment was destroyed.
We sit in a space today where there are some changes and modifications that are needed to the physical site itself, as well as some technology enhancements as well.
Freeman only broadly described the planned security enhancements and gave no specifics. The funding would represent the latest increase to the Public Safety Training Center's price tag that is now more than $110 million. The city is on the hook for $67 million of that total, with the nonprofit Atlanta Police Foundation covering the remainder.
And city officials have said other recent increases on the price tag are because of security reasons and attacks. I did request an interview with the Atlanta Police Department today. They declined. They also said for security reasons, they cannot say how many officers this would allow to return to patrol elsewhere around the city. The Public Safety Committee yesterday did push this funding forward and now needs to be considered and eventually approved by the full council. Reporting in downtown Atlanta, I'm Joe Hinkie, 11 Alive News.
All right, Joe, thanks for the update. Atlanta Police also saying it will use forfeiture funds to pay for this latest expense. So that means no taxpayer dollars will be used for the security enhancements that Joe just talked about.